Welcome to Friday Sews. My name is Lisa and you're watching One Lisa Show. And today I'm going to talk about my week of sewing and what I have planned. And it should be pretty short because I did very little sewing this week. It's been very busy work-wise, so I haven't had as much spare time to devote to sewing. But I have done some knitting and I want to share with you my progress. I want to share my progress with the sock. So this is my first go at making a sock, and hopefully there will be another sock that looks identical to it when I'm finished. But where I'm on sock 1 and this is where I'm at. So I think last week I had just finished the heel turn and now I am working on the top of the foot and it is coming along very nicely. I am significantly down in my yarn ball, which means I'm getting closer to being finished. I think I'm at that halfway mark with this sock on the top of the foot, and then you close up the toe. I'm very pleased. This is something I can sit in front of the television and on the couch and do a few rows before I go to bed at night, and it's not disruptive to what we're watching or a conversation with my boyfriend. So this is a great project for the couch. Also, I'd like to report that the fabric that I fell in love with from Beyond the Pink Door, which is this cat's jersey fabric, cotton jersey, pink background with all these really cool big cats on it. I bought this with the intentions to make my nieces each a t-shirt or a tank top, something, some top. And then when I received it in the mail, I fell in love with it and I wanted it all for myself. I think that's something we all do, right? We fall in love with a fabric. And this, I think, would be a great galaxy top. Galaxy t-shirt, and that's a free pattern. So my intentions, and it worked, my plan was my nieces came over this week. I got to watch them for about an hour. And when I did, I laid this fabric out with a couple other fabrics I purchased recently to show them. Ask them if they'd like me to make them anything out of any of the fabrics. And the little one picked out the purple like a purple cotton with unicorns on it, and said, "Unicorns mesmerize me." That was adorable. And then I had another woven cotton fabric that had just like donuts and strawberries and pineapples and like pretzels and looking at it right now, diamonds and sunglasses. Just kind of just a little mix of different things, but it's bright and it's a lot of color. And they each picked, they liked those other fabrics. I said, "Do you like this one?" And they're like, "Yeah, it's okay." And that's when the little one said, "But unicorns mesmerize me." So lucky me. If they're not going to be head over heels in love with it and say, "Oh, I want you to make me something out of this," then I feel like it's fair game for me to keep it. So this will be a top for myself. I'm very pleased, and I'm very happy that they weren't completely wowed and taken by that fabric. Because if they were, then I would have stuck to my original plans. But since they don't really, it was cute, but it wasn't the one that they each went for, then I feel awesome by keeping it for myself. Like I said earlier, work's been very stressful, long hours this week. So not a lot has been accomplished sewing wise. I cut some fabric out to make a dress. I'm not going to share it just yet because I'd like to share my finished make with my June makes video. Maybe next Friday sews I'll have it complete and be able to share with you. And I'd like to do a pattern review too. However, I don't want to say too much just yet. So this weekend I look forward to working on the dress that I've cut out, if I get some time. I do have to work this weekend as well, and it is Father's Day here in the U.S. on Sunday. I thought Father's Day was last Sunday, so I went to my parents' house with brownies, and I pulled up, and my dad came outside and said, "Your brother already left. It is not Father's Day." So the good thing is I wasn't the only one that thought it was Father's Day last week. My brother made that mistake 20 minutes before me, and so I let them eat the brownies, and I stayed and chatted, and then headed back home And yesterday I made another batch of brownies so I can drop some off on Sunday if we have any left. I've been doing, last weekend I also did some baking, so I made the brownies, and then I made homemade pretzels stuffed with mozzarella cheese sticks. And if I thought I took a picture, if I did, I will insert it. If I didn't, I'm sorry. I will do it for the next round because they were amazing. Very easy to make, and I'll try to incorporate a recipe maybe if I have the picture, and if not, the next time maybe I'll do an actual video on making these cheese-filled mozzarella pretzel sticks. They were so good. It's like a soft breadstick stuffed with cheese with a pretzel outside. I was so impressed with myself. I think I impressed Big Daddy too. And that is my Friday sews. Not so much going on. I have in my head a million things I want to accomplish this summer sewing wise. And I don't think I'm the only one in saying this. I don't have enough time. The other night I started thinking and writing down what do I really need for my summer wardrobe, because I want to start my fall wardrobe in August. I want to get some pieces done in August for fall, which doesn't give me much more time for my summer makes. But before we know it, winter will be approaching. It's almost July. Some of the big things that I feel I need is a couple short sleeve tops. I also can always use more underwear and bras, even though I have a nice supply already. I always want to make more. They're quick projects and they're very satisfying. And the other thing is I'd like to make some shorts. So short sleeve shirts, shorts, and a couple of sundresses. I hope I can accomplish everything I want this summer, and I hope I can do it in the next month and a half, because once August hits, I'm going to start focusing on transitional pieces. And I'm actually going to work on making that list this week of those beginning transitional pieces, because I definitely want to do a fall skirt and a couple more long sleeve blouses for when those days start turning, and even a pair of pants this year. All right, I hope you're having a wonderful week, and I hope your weekend is a lot less messy than mine. If you're wondering, this is a Gertie top. I'll put the link for this pattern below. I can't remember if it was Simplicity or Butterick, but it is a pattern by Gertie, and it is a simple top. I love this top, but my lunch loved it too. So I have a nice stain on it today, but a little dish soap, let it soak. I have lots of laundry to do anyway this weekend because I am so behind on my household chores. It's just something. Have a great weekend. Let me know what you're working on, and hopefully next Friday Sews I'll have more to report to you. Bye-bye.